Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now today this post is all about the Manchester Giants, obviously new franchise holder for what was the Manchester Mystics, and well, you can decide yourselves, but has it started very well? I put a post out yesterday, I put a tweet out saying, highlighting the differences between the BBL announcements and the WBBL announcements, and it explode is probably not the right word, but it didn't go down very well with most of my followers. Now, if you've got a men's and women's team, surely they need to be equal, treated equally, posted equally. Newcastle Eagles do a good job of this from the same account. They've got the men's and the women's announcements. The graphics are the same, the video announcements are the same, quotes from the players are the same. Leicester Riders do it differently. Obviously, they've got their own account for the women's team and the men's team. So that is done obviously in a different way. However, very successfully, Leicester do that really well. Manchester, like Caledonia, have the same account for the teams. Caledonia do it very well. Manchester have not started too well, let's be honest. Obviously, Kizzy Spence was announced yesterday, and it was just a picture from her days playing with Oaklands, whereas the BBL team have got a nice green graphic, obviously linked to the Manchester Giants colours. Unfortunately, not the same for Kizzy or Hannah Shaw previously. So I want to know your thoughts on this. I want to get your thoughts on it. I've put a post on Twitter, as I said. I'm going to have a look at some of the tweets now. So I'll put them all around my head. Words like disrespect, words like yikes, hoping that team's not going to get lost throughout the season, can't be bothered, it's a bad look. As I say, it didn't go down very well on Twitter yesterday. And unfortunately, it's not a good start for Manchester. Now, one of the responses we got to the tweet I put out was from Caledonia Clips to show that it can be done. And that was quite quickly after I put the post on. So again, I've put them up there now. The announcement graphics can be made. Come on, Manchester. Let's get it done. Now, just the flip side of this, Matt from BBL Daily put a post on explaining that it looks like the league are making some of the graphics for some of the teams. There's some very similar graphics being produced. So obviously the BBL is slightly different to the WBBL, and it might not all be Manchester's fault. Again, I want to know your thoughts. Hit me in the comments. What are your opinions on this lack of equality for the two teams running out of that one account? Again, subscribe to this channel and make sure you let me know your thoughts on all things WBBL now and throughout the season. Because, yeah, it's not a good look, not a good start, but I will see you all soon.